I'm a Murloc. Hi YouTubes! It's Maiacat here, and a little bit of a bittersweet video today because 2017 is coming to an end. And 2018 is coming, and with it is new and exciting things, and I just wanted to reminisce a little bit about how my 2017 went, because it was a pretty good year. I wouldn't say the same about 2016, thank goodness that is over, but 2017 was pretty okay. So I wanted to do a 2017 recap and maybe have a little bit of what's in store for 2018. The easiest way I could think to do this is to kind of go in a chronological order, starting with January and working our way to now. So, first con of 2017 was SetsuCon in State College, Pennsylvania. It was alright. I debuted my armored Sith there, and I was super, ecstatic to debut that cosplay because I had worked so hard on it, and it was the first, big-ish armor build that I had done, so I was, ready to go. And we get there, and we run into a friend, and he has a camera, and he wants to take some pictures, and I'm there with my other friend who does Kylo Ren. We're like, yeah, let's go down by the pond and take some pictures. And we're walking down the parking lot, and I have on, they're not stiletto heels, but they're a pretty decent sized wedge, and the bottom of the shoe isn't as wide as the foot part of the shoe, if that makes sense. The sole's not as wide as the foot part, so there's not a lot of surface area. And we were walking, and there was a slight decline in the parking lot, and imagine my arm is me. I'm walking, I'm trucking along, doing my thing, and just right across the pavement, just everywhere, just fall, flat on my face. That was my first, con experience of 2017, was falling flat on my face in this armored Sith costume, in heels. It was one to remember. Let's just put it that way. Oh, my first ever KatsuCon. I loved KatsuCon. I did my Sith there and had my first real professional photo shoot with my Mando friends, and it was so much fun, except one eye I had a whiteout lens in, so I could not see anything out of that eye, and it gave me such a headache walking around with one eye the whole day, 16-hour day. But KatsuCon, I'm so excited for KatsuCon. I think I might do this for one of the days, maybe to go pick up my badge. I don't know. It's really cute. I'm really happy with it. Those of you who aren't aware, KatsuCon is not a dry con, and there are bars and drinking. And me, the graceful woman that I am, had a bottle in my hand, and I had gloves on, and those two things don't mix together because my gloves were armored, and so I ended up dropping my bottle on the pavement outside, and it smashed everywhere, and I had to pick it up, and we found a discarded McDonald's bag and put all the glass pieces in the McDonald's bag, and it was horrifying, but it was dark, so I don't think anyone saw it except for my friends who were there, so I think we got away with it. March is my birthday. It's March 22nd, and in 2017 I got the best birthday present ever because I was featured in Cosplay Zine. I actually am super pumped about this because this is the March edition 2017 of Cosplay Zine, and I have a whole page picture feature right inside the front cover, and then I have a page right here for me, and of course this is my old cosplay name. Can you see why I changed it? That's a whole other video. So I got 2-page spread, and everything is my Sith from KatsuCon because I did not have any other cosplays or any other professional pictures then, but I was pretty pumped for my birthday to have 2-page spread in Cosplay Zine. They're awesome. So then we had ZenkaiCon come around, and I was a cosplay guest and judge for the contest at ZenkaiCon, which was so much fun. I loved ZenkaiCon so much. It was like a blast, and we got to see so many amazing cosplayers and judge them, and I felt so unworthy to judge these people because their cosplays were phenomenal, and I was just like, why am I here? I don't belong here. But I can't wait for ZenkaiCon again, because I'm doing this a lot, aren't I? We'll do this one instead. Also in May was Harrisburg Comic-Con, and it was the first time I went to Harrisburg Comic-Con. I was super pumped because there is a YouTuber named Piddy, and he dresses up mainly as Deadpool. He does other things, and he goes to cons and just acts a fool, like a legit fool. And all I wanted to do was just meet him, just meet Piddy. And I was in my Sora cosplay right there, and I'm walking over to talk to him, and he goes, I need Sora in my video. I about died. I was like, yeah, oh my god, yes, please. So I got to be in Piddy's, one of his convention videos, and I was like so pumped for that. And if you want to see that video, I will link it down below. June was both good and bad on the cosplay front. This is the good side. The bad, I think this was the bad side. It is now. The bad, went to Colossal Con. Now, Colossal Con itself is not the bad. I debuted my Kabutops cosplay at Colossal Con, which was a colossal mistake. Why? Because it was like 90 degrees in Sandusky, Ohio for Colossal Con, and I didn't realize that Colossal Con was 100% Bikini Con. So I took this armor set, and I was so excited to do it. I had a photo shoot, and I had a CMV, and I was like, I am so awesome. I look great. I am like rocking this Kabutops. It melted. It didn't like drip melt, but I had like rivets in it that popped, and the whole thing was like falling apart before my photo shoot even happened. Sorry, I have to pull my shirt down under this because it keeps riding up. But the entire, like, I was miserable at Colossal Con. Like, just, I had an awesome experience. Like, it was like so much fun, and I can't wait for Colossal Con this year, but I will not be doing a full armor set at Colossal Con. I have learned my lesson. Please learn from me, and don't do it unless you're doing it at night or staying inside with it, because it just melted right off of me. Maybe I didn't do it right. I don't know. I work with foam, not with Warbler, so I don't know if I did it right. Now the good. This is the good side. I was chosen to be on the cover of Cosplay Zine for June with my new name. But I was like, so super pumped for this. So this is the June alternative cover, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm on the cover of a magazine in my cosplay. So I had my first experience at Otakon. I liked Otakon. It was nice. I got a plushie Chi, so that made me happy. And I debuted my Shinon cosplay there, which I was like super pumped to do because I spent like years, I'm exaggerating, it was like months on these ears and this armor, and it was the first real cosplay I like did 100% of everything on, because I am not a sewer at all. So I did her jacket and everything. I'm sorry, I have like orange hairs just like chilling in my face, and it's just getting, oh, that one's in my eye. Okay. Okay, we're good now. So I was super excited to debut Shinon, and I made her bow and everything, and she turned out really well. Now, the downside to Otakon is that Saturday night, it poured, like rain from the heavens, gushing horrificness. That's the word now. So we had parked like a half a mile from the convention in a parking garage, and we weren't about to walk in the downpour of rain, so we got a taxi, which wasn't the bad part. It was that I had left my butt pouch. That sounds funny. I made a pouch to sit on the back of my belt to carry my things because, again, pockets, cosplayer's best friend. And I had left it open, and when we got out of the taxi, we were running through the rain, and all of like my business cards and money and stuff fell out in the rain, in the water, in like the half an inch of water that was on the sidewalk. So that made me sad, and then I thought that I had forgotten my ID and my credit card in the taxi, but it was in my hand. But in my defense, my hand was underneath of like my bow and like my arm, or like I had a bunch of crap in my arm like this on top of my hand having my like stuff. So it's okay, I didn't lose anything. And then my keys got locked in my car in the parking garage. Not my fault. So we were standing at my car with the trunk open, and I had put my keys on, like, cars have those like little ledges on the inside where the trunk meets like the car, and I had my key on that ledge, and the people we were with didn't realize it and closed my keys, not in my trunk, but like sandwiched them in between my trunk door and the like ledge. So my trunk didn't close completely, but it closed enough to like latch. So my keys are in there and it's locked, and I am like pissed. I am like so mad. I'm like, I just want to go home. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. So they had to get bobby pins out of their hair, and they made like a makeshift like little like hook, and they like fished up there, and they finally got my keys out after like 15 minutes. And I was like, boy, you lucky. I was about to go to Pound Town. I think that's a euphemism for sex, so we're not going to use that. Okay, moving on. September was Comic-Con Erie. Hand emotions are important. And again, I was a cosplay guest and contest judge for Comic-Con Erie, and it was their first year, and it was amazing. And we did our first cosplay music video there, me, myself, and my best friend, Katastrophic Kosplay, right here, who I will link down below because she's awesome. There I go again, making this hand gesture. I helped out my friend with the cosplay contest at 4 State, and I emceed my first cosplay contest at 4 State, and I had my first panel with Sharon Rose Cosplay and Gets Down with Cosplay that changed his name to Mr. Downs at 4 State Comic Con, which was so much fun. I almost did this motion again. I don't know what's wrong with me. So until next time, guys, be awesome, stay awesome, and be awesome to each other. I'm Maiacat, and I'll see you later. Bye!